Greetings, fellow tankers. This is Niyama. Today we breaking down the Centauro I-120, Italy's hard-hitting wheeled tank destroyer for top-tier battles. The Centauro mounts a 120毫米 anti-tank cannon with a total ammo capacity of 33 rounds. In actual combat, only carrying 10 rounds is optimal. The rear-ready ammo rack holds 9 rounds, paired with 1 round chambered inside the gun barrel, which lands exactly at 10 ready rounds. All remaining ammunition is stored deep within the hull. Hauling extra shells drastically spikes your risk of an ammo cook-off. The current meta is brutally unforgiving for all lightly armored vehicles. More often than not, you'll get eliminated before burning through those 10 rounds, so there is zero benefit to packing extra ammo. This vehicle uses manual loading, clocking a fully upgraded reload speed of 5 seconds. Among vehicles at its battle rating, this rate of fire is remarkably snappy. Its gun depression elevation sits at +16 度, -6 度, nearly identical to Soviet vehicles. This flaw severely cripples its combat viability over uneven, undulating terrain. It fires a 590毫米 penetration AFS round with brutal post-pen damage, cementing it firmly within the top-tier weapon pool for BR-13 lobbies. A clean hit from this start will almost always delete enemy vehicles in a single shot. It boasts a top forward speed of 1.1 and a reverse speed of 24, practically earning it the moniker the Ferrari of armored fighting vehicles, with elite-grade mobility. Unfortunately, as a wheeled platform, it lacks neutral pivot steering, making in-combat U-turns incredibly clunky. Players used to tracked vehicle handling will have a tough time adjusting to its wheeled driving physics. Its turret traverse isn't lightning fast, yet it is more than sufficient to counter flanking ambushes from enemy opponents. In terms of armor protection, this vehicle is completely exposed with no meaningful coverage anywhere on the hull. A 20毫米 autocannon can punch straight through its hull plating with ease, and its tires are so fragile that even hull-mounted machine guns can disable them. Its sole defensive upside stems from its extremely thin hull armor. AFS rounds will pass straight through the hull, and their post-penetration splash damage gets heavily mitigated, so you rarely get one shot deleted from hull hits. That said, its turret rear lacks blowout panels. If enemy rounds connect with its turret ammo storage, an instant ammo cook-off will blow the vehicle sky high. Seasoned veterans never aim for the hull against this vehicle. AFS will often punch clean through without dealing lethal damage, letting the Centauro land a retaliatory kill instead. Experienced players will consistently target the turret, triggering ammo detonation for an instant knockout. Centauro as real battlefield performance is extremely hit or miss on paper. It combines top-tier AFS performance with class-leading speed, resulting in fantastic theoretical stats. However, it lacks the camping potential of platforms like the Red Arrow series and must keep moving constantly to stay alive. Most maps in the game are compact and cluttered with obstacles, meaning its elite mobility rarely gets put to good use and often becomes a liability instead. Its blistering acceleration and nimble handling mean you can crash into obstacles immediately after accelerating. Combined with the inability to perform pivot turns like tracked vehicles, its handling feels consistently awkward. Urban combat zones full of barriers trap drivers in a frustrating loop. Accelerate, crash into walls, attempt to turn round, accelerate again, and crash once more. Coupled with its mediocre gun angles, the Centauro only has a narrow window of scenarios where it can fully leverage its strengths. When piloting the Centauro in combat, avoid head-on engagement at all costs. Stick to hit and run flanking runs, flanking maneuvers, backstabs and ambushes, and disengage immediately after landing your shot. Never blow head-on in close quarters combat. Never push deep into enemy lines, and avoid trading shots directly with opponents. Exercise extreme caution when entering urban zones, hilly terrain, or other complex landscapes. All things considered, the Centauro is a highly unique fighting vehicle and fills an exclusive niche among wheeled platforms at its battle rating. It is the only option of its kind at this BR bracket. Its paper-thin armor, poor gun angles, limited practical ammo reserves, high cook-off risk, and extreme mobility place incredibly high demands on a player's mechanical skill and situational awareness. With the recent addition of IFVs such as the Terminator, the survival landscape for all glass cannon vehicles has grown far more hostile. This makes the Centauro a rarely viable pick for current matches, and I strongly discourage new players from maining it due to its brutal learning curve. This is just my personal analysis from a new War Thunder content creator. Thank you sincerely to everyone for all your ongoing support.